So last time I was just about to finish off these models. The Abominant and the Aberrants, and my personal favourite, the Hypermorph. The Hypermorph is the most difficult to finish, obviously, because I need to get the shades in and stuff like, and the change of colour significantly on the back where the bone juts out. And as well as that, I don't know if you can see this, but there we go. That'll do. That there, that's very blurry. Oh, wait. There we go. Is actually a street sign. He's ripped a street sign out of the ground and smashes people with it, which is so cool. And I also, at the same time as working on them, I started working on the Abominant, which I at first thought was going to be horrifically difficult to do. But in actual fact, just give you a quick look around it. You can see his prison overalls, or coveralls. Yeah, coveralls, not overalls. And his little familiar friend down there that helps him mess with psychic people. And yeah, I finished them all off in one day, which I was really pleased about. Obviously, they're for the Gene Stealer army. The new rules that came out in Tooth and Claw, which is where I got these Aberrants and the Abominant from, have, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, they have a bit more utility and a bit more survivability now. The power hammers have taken a drop, and I expect them to take another drop in chapter approved. And the power picks have been made to be really good, because now it's no longer just 2 or 3 strength 5 attacks. They now have 3 strength 5 attacks and 3 strength 5 claw attacks, which are -1 AP. So it doubles their attacks, makes them a lot nastier in close combat with Marines, even Terminators actually. And I'll get to Terminators in a minute because they're obviously... Power Hammer still strength 8. I won't say strength 8, but I'm sure it's strength 10. So theoretically they hit harder than Thunder Hammers. They are -1. No, they're not actually. I don't think they are -1. But it doesn't really matter because you can get rerolls. So, you know, there's things you can stick with them to give them rerolls and such like. And the Abominant, which is even worse, more attacks, big old power sledge, which I think off the top of my head is either strength 10 or strength 12. Obviously, like many of the Gene Stealer units, they're close combat only. They do have ballistic skill, but I can't imagine why they bother with the ballistic skill, to be honest. And much better up close, beating the crap out of vehicles or particularly tough units. And speaking of tough units, for my Space Wolves, I finally got round to finishing my Wolfguard Terminators. The sheer utility of Terminators, and it's improved over the editions, to the point now where they're 2 wound, 3+ save, 5+ I'm tempted to say, but invulnerable save, I could be wrong. I mean, their main weapon, the Stormbolter, is rapid fire 2, meaning that at half range you get 4 shots, strength 4. No -1, which I thought was quite unusual. I expected there to be a -1 with that to AP, but there's not. And obviously the main close combat armament, the Power Fist, which is strength ×2. And what makes it great is the fact that if they charge, or are charged, or make a heroic intervention, which they can't do, they get +1 to hit, meaning that the -1 to hit on Power Fist is negated. So you hit regardless on 3 pluses. And if you've got, say, another Terminator character model ported in, which I may well do with a Thunderhammer, say, a Smash Captain, maybe, I don't know, something like that. They get to reroll once, which is even better. The bread and butter, you know, if you're not running a Terminator squad in a Marine army, I don't want to go and say you're doing something wrong, but it's not as... They're an optimal choice regardless of chapter, to be honest with you. And Wolfguard Terminators also get access to baseball specific melee weapons, like for example the Frost Sword or Wolf Claws, as opposed to Lightning Claws, which, to be honest with you, I don't like Lightning Claws. I don't think they're up to much. They look scary, they look awesome, but actually they don't do a lot. Whereas Wolf Claws cost the same or possibly less and are like so much better. This particular sergeant, I'm just messing with his sword at the moment. I'm trying to give it a bluish hue because I want him to have a frost sword, which again, frost weapons better than normal weapons. Yeah, and this one here is a funny one. Assault Cannon versus Heavy Flamer. Heavy Flamer's auto hit. They're strength 5, brilliant for Overwatch, D6 shots, but against huge waves of Gene Stealers, I would choose the Assault Cannon every single time, because it's 6 shots. It's not D6 shots. You know, you could with a Flamer, you could get 1 hit, not including command points, obviously. You could end up, I mean, even if you did, you could end up with a 1 and a 1, and, you know, if you're really unlucky, and that gives you 1 shot on Overwatch against 20 Gene Stealers. I'll take my chances with the dice rolls and see how many 6s I can get. I might get none. But again, at half range, they have a lot of firepower. Yeah. I think that covers it, really, for Terminators. I don't think I've missed anything out. But yeah. So I'll be using them on Friday. And I'll make another video to tell you how the battle went. Thank you.